Hey, welcome back. We're here at the Freedom Farm today. I'm doing a follow-up video on the 223 Gucci bullets. At the time of the last video, I didn't have these 90 grain ALCOs in my possession. They came in, and so I loaded some up today. We're going to finish out that Gucci bullet series. These corn bees are really bad today. If you watch that one of my last couple of videos, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Sweat bees were bad last week. These corn bees are terrible today. They don't sting you though, just annoy you. On the first video doing the Gucci bullets, those Patriot Valley arms were a big disappointment.
Filipino right foots it over the bar.
Punch for 800, please.
A blow to the back of the neck is the punch named for this animal. Mike, what is a donkey?
I read up on them and I realized they needed a minimum of a 1 in 7 twist. So I'd imagine probably like a 1 in 6 is what those things need in order to stabilize, which is weird for a 75 grain bullet. So I didn't have very good results with that. The 77 grain ALCO showed some signs that it could be good if worked with a little bit, you know what I mean? So in shooting that, I shot those A-tips. I was not very impressed with those at all, and I shot those 88 grain ELDM. Right there was my load for this gun for competition. Probably it's hard to beat sub MOA with that round and that bullet. Anyhow, I noticed it was loaded at 2.25 overall length, and I started thinking maybe these ALCOs and these A-tips needed to be a little further back off the throat on that. So I had some of these A-tips.
Perhaps play a little game called Just a Tip.
A-tips left over, and those were at 2.27. I pushed these back to 2.25. I loaded these ALCOs at 2.25 as well, and we'll see if that makes a difference on these. There's the 90 grain ALCO. That's by far the coolest bullet I've ever seen or shot for like your average consumer fella. You get into the fun military bang bang, you get some really cool bullets, but for the consumer, it's hard to beat this thing. That's just badass. And something that badass you hope shoots well, and that 77 grainer didn't shoot so hot. So we'll see how this 90 grainer does today. It's gonna be a short video. I have some 88 ELDMs we're gonna warm up with. And then I have these A-tips that I push back. Then we'll shoot these 90 grain ALCOs. And these bees, sorry y'all. On the next video, we're testing 10 different powders on this 22 DPC. So tune back in for that. I'll be right after this one. Here's our sighters with the 88 grain ELDM. All right, tuned in on the ELDM. Let's shoot this Hornady 90 grain A-tip. This is 27.3 grain CFE 223. Not very good as well. Kind of like the other day when I was shooting them. Not too impressed with them. All right. I hope these do. These are badass bullets. Not only are they expensive, but they're cool. When you got something this expensive and this cool, you hope that it works well. So we'll see. That's looking better, y'all. Good to see too. I'm happy. Let's go down and show you what I'm talking about here. Those ALCO bullets are as long as the Hornady A-tips. They're long duck dong.
What's happening, hot stuff?
And they're badass. And they didn't shoot too bad today. So they have potential in my book. All right, gang. There's the 88 grain ELDMs. That was my first shot. I still had it dialed from shooting 250 yards the other day. And I just cleaned it too. So this is a clean bore, cold shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Started grouping up here. Sorry, I got my target dots messed up. I next shot the A-tips. There's 4 of those. Not a good group. This was the 90 grain ALCO. 2 and 3. So that there shows some good signs of potential. And I'm happy with that. So like I said, this is a pretty quick video. I wanted to get that 90 grain ALCO in. Glad I did. It shows some promise. Those A-tips, man, I just can't get them group up at all. Tune in to the next video. We're gonna shoot 10 different powders with this 22 DPC. There's the tar dots for it. Check it out. As always, thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, share, and be safe. Stay free.